Oh yeah, here comes all the sloppy toppy.
And then he shoots her a couple more times to finish her off. Yep. It's just a completely 100% justified. Absolutely rip fucking bozo. Anybody watching this clip, and again, you think about if you're the police officer, you hear the engine revving, you hear the wheels spinning, and the car is going directly.
I think this was like 8 months ago, or I don't know how many months. Oh yeah, this was 8 months ago.
Even see him, he's not. You can even see him. He's not really would defend Trump.
Yo. You don't even have to ask me my take about this. The chat already knows what I think about this. Whether you don't know why, because we watched so many. How many videos of people getting shot in their vehicle have we watched on this? Literally on Twitch here. But we probably see more than a dozen of those. Why would I change my take on the fly right now, out of nowhere? That would be what you would call performative. I'm not gonna be performative dog shit. I've had the same take every video, and it's been over and over. Bro, I would actually argue with you. Out of any streamer that you're gonna watch, have a think about this. I'm the one that watched the most encounters where there's somebody in a car that gets shot. By far, I'm the one that has watched the most. And you guys always say, cop, slop. Brother, at least, because I'm gonna come to cop, slop, you can give me that credit. At the very least. Because if you're gonna call me dog shit for the cop, slop, Andy, I mean, when it comes down to it, I have a big track record of that. So, really, man? Yeah. So, I remember this. You know what? I will admit to this. My take has evolved over time when it comes down to this. And there's more clips of what after this one. Because it evolved over time. It has. Because there are some times where it's hard to tell. And I'm like, you know what? I was wrong about this. And that's part of everybody. Everybody can say, I was wrong about something and move on. They can absolutely say that. And I do this all the time. Why is it bad when you get when you know more and you have a new take? Why do people hold what you say so much against you later down the line? When you have a more developed take. That's like going to school and teacher going, oh dude, what's 1 + 1? And you go, wait, it's 3. You say, oh, okay, let me show you something. Here's how you do addition. You put that together, 1 + 1 is 2. And then you go, okay, a week later, what's 1 + 1? 2. Isn't this you? Look at this clip. 1 + 1 is 3. See? Is this you? Like, really, dude? Like, it's not really a gotcha. You just sound stupid. You just sound dumb. You can absolutely know more. You can learn more about the world and then have an evolved take. You can have a new take about something. And that's how it is. So, yeah, there's some shit that I agree and disagree with. And in that case, I think I remember the guy angled his shit and I was like, I don't think this is justified at all. But then the window or something like that. What is this fucking Mexican standoff of bear spray or some shit? The main problem with this is that I think this guy's a security guard. You can't equate that at all. Chat, I could be wrong. In this video, this is a mall cop, right? This is a mall cop, correct? Literally? Or am I wrong about this? Yeah, that guy's mall cop.
You already tried to hit
I remember now.
You move this vehicle again, I will.
Oh, yo, got him then. Got him. Yo, this guy want to do a got him by clipping this? Yeah, then got him then. Then got him. This guy's a mall cop, Andy.
Logan immediately shot 4 times into the windshield of the truck, fatally wounding Freddy.
I told you to stop it! You don't angle the vehicle at me!
ICE is not police.
Yeah.
So ICE has no authority over anybody then? So let's say ICE goes to your house then. Then you have to comply with anything. Is that what it's like then? Actually?
I mean, absolutely fucking brain dead. Even though the guy did something wrong initially, true.
So what you're telling me is that you don't have to listen to anything that body of law or whatever the fuck says. You can act like they are a fucking like they're a civilian. I'm not gonna ask Rock this one. I've had to think about this for a long time. I mean, out of any streamer that you watch, I know for a fact that I'm the one that's the most vocal about cars or vehicles or weapons.
Keep bouncing on it.
How many times have I said that before?
Sloppy toppy
I
one
probably said this thing maybe 100 times on the stream.
Toy Story
Cars
2
are
graphics.
vehicles. Absolutely they are. Anyway.
Toy Story literally looks less plastic than this. You are slurping on Blizzard's shaboing boing right now. Holy.
What? YouTube Blue feels good, man. I mean, we watch the whole clip. We watch the clip of the whatever.
Notice how Overwatch won Game of the Year and League didn't. I wonder why. I'd sell my soul to have 2010's Blizzard back. Okay, Unc, we get it.
Okay, we get it. Let's say, why not bother stop in front of your car when you traffic stop, man?
XQC not go.
Brother, I'm telling you, these arguments you're not gonna win them.
You should watch VFX
Yo,
artists.
you can literally
react
go to
bad
my
and
YouTube
great CGI
and you
from
can look at how
Cargo
many
Crew.
clips I have of me
Maybe
talking
not
about
on
this
stream, but
over and over again. I've always did this. Body
Can we
blocking
get some
cars
sweat among us?
is bad policing. It always is and always will be. Using your body as leverage is never a good thing. You should always respect vehicles. If you go in front of cars, reality is bad shit happens. It's bad policing. But on the other hand, if somebody decides to accelerate, brother, that's like drawing your gun. That's like having a gun and then moving and then start to draw your weapon. You're gonna get shot. Like it's hard. If you replicate this, if you replicate what happened over and over again, you get shot 99 times out of 100. Whether that's police, ICE, whether that's that's just what's gonna happen. Like, you can get mad at that things work that way, but that will always be true. And it's not because you're mad now that changes on the fly. It doesn't. I don't know why you think it does. It's confusing to me. Like, it's just so performative. I mean, Bez, that is what it is. I mean, Bez, that, yeah. These are civilians overwhelming a civilian vehicle. The standard being applied here, the things that you cannot just change one component and say, what about this state? What about this state? You cannot just change an important component and act like it's the same. You cannot do that. You can't do that. If you make somebody fear for their life, if you make somebody fear for, yes, they will do that, right? But when it's some body of law telling you to stop, and then you accelerate, brother, that's literally like drawing your gun. Like, how hard is that to understand? Your car is a gun. Brother, I'm telling you, you can go back to the VODs, you'll hear me say this 100 times. I see a car as a gun. Unfortunately, how it is. It's a vehicle. It's an incredibly powerful vehicle, and cars are fucking scary. And I always say, you have to respect vehicles, always. Because you wanna know why? If you're a bicycle, right, and you wanna challenge a car, and you wanna do some bullshit, yeah, I get it. Maybe you're right about something, right? But who cares if you're right when you're dead? It's irrelevant, right? If you're a bicycle, you have to respect the power of the cars, right? So in that instance, a car is a gun, right? And if somebody draws their gun at police, they will shoot. And maybe you're right. Dude, it was a fake gun. Dude, it was a pussy. And maybe you're right. The reality is, you'll be dead. That's fucking awful. That's just the way it is. You cannot expect people to make genuine forensic analysis, like type of judgment call on the fly, right? Like super analytic, not judgment, but analytic on the fly when you put them in a survival situation. You can't do that. And when you do that, you will lose. It's unfortunate that it's the way it is. You will lose. Brother, you think that somebody sees the nuance and, wait, let me look at the angle here. No, but earlier they said that. But look at how this plays out, though. When you do something that threatens their life on the fly, whether you're putting them in a life or death instant situation, and you want them to have this insane fucking 3 hours of forensic analysis take, you can't do that. It's unfair. You would never put yourself on that scrutiny. You would never subject yourself to that level of scrutiny. You would never do it. But since it's somebody else, oh, they should know this. Oh, it's not a level that you apply to anybody else. So that's what it is. We can watch it if you want to. I don't mind. I'll watch it. You're not gonna squeeze me. I mean, I'm willing to debate anybody about this. Because if I change my take, I'm a performative bitch ass bootlicker. I actually am. Because if I change my take based on public outrage, I'm a puppet. I'm a loser. I'm a nobody. There's no point to say anything. What would be listen or trust anything I say? It's irrelevant.
I want to
You
get
know what I mean?
I live in Minneapolis, very close to where this happened. Schools have been shut down for the week out of fear for ICE raiding schools or people who step outside, which I think is kinda crazy, but people are scared of leavening their house. Don't drive a car if someone is standing in front with a gun pointed at you.
How many civilians, residents, and fucking what was it called? Citizenship. How many citizens are scared of ICE? Just tell me. My bro's gonna. Yo, when I'm in America, I'm not scared of ICE. What was it be scared of ICE? I don't give a shit about ICE. ICE can show up to my door. I don't give a fuck. I'll say, okay, what's up? Like I put my passport. I show my fucking I show my visa stamp with the number. They pull the computer up. Click, 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 click. They put the number in. It goes. There, I can literally go to the website right now on the website. I could type my number and it tells me my exact immigration status. You think that these guys will show up to my door and then they'll overturn what the government website says? That would be outrageous. I don't give a shit. Fuck them. That's insane. I don't even know why you would even try that.
No! No! Shame! Shame! Oh my f***ing god! What the fuck? What the fuck?
Dramatic video purportedly shows the moment an ICE agent fatally opened fire on a woman in
cop's life
Minneapolis,
wasn't in
who
danger.
DHS
The
says
car was
attempted to
moving
barrel her
away and the
SUV
most the
into the
wheel
path of an
grazed his
officer.
little fucking toe mouth.
As multiple angles of the incident have emerged and gone viral across the
That
internet,
agent wanted a
users are
lethal
left
kill.
divided
He
on
shot
whether or not
3
the agent's
times when
actions
he
were
was on the
reckless
side of the
or in
vehicle.
self-defense.
Believe your eyes,
In the
not
footage,
media.
ICE officers
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna do something that might actually hurt your brain because you never do this
Destiny
shit.
said call him.
I want you to try to kind of humanize this. No, I'm using the one terminology.
The
Just
reason
try to
it's
see.
complicated is because
Try to see this, how this plays out if that's you, right? Try to see how. Let's say this is you, and you try to visualize that and how that plays out for you, right? Oh, the wheel's that, right?
ordered the drug agent's attack into a woman in Minneapolis. Dramatic
I said earlier, it's dog shit police. These are not even police, but even then, it'd be dog shit policing, if you want to play it like that, to go in front of cars. It's bad. It's never good. It's never effective, right? But at that instance, you're putting somebody in a situation where they will feel threatened. And if that were you, and you're out. The component is there. The person is in front now. Now they're in front. That's a mistake. That's a mistake. The person made that mistake, right? You see those components and you say, "Oh, I'm gonna do something that will make them feel threatened." And then somebody has their gun on you, and you think, "Oh, I'm gonna do something that will feel threatening." What do you think is gonna happen? I don't understand what it will happen. He said, "Oh, but the wheels." You think this guy sees the wheels? The guy in front of him? He sees a bumper next to him and a car accelerating. You think this guy goes, "Hold on, pause the scene. Yo, ICE guys, hold on. Everybody pause. Let me step back. The wheels are actually 45 degrees the other way that they were not earlier. This actually is not gonna hit me. The bumper is gonna go across and I'll be fine." You think that this is how they think? That this is brain dead. You would never subject your own person to that level of or that else, you would never do that. So why do you do? Why do you do it to somebody else? It's fucking Brendan. What?
Forsen has so much better takes than you, and he is a pro player, and Forsen has a massive cock.
What the
Went in front of the car while she was reversing it.
You clearly see the officer already dodging and going back to the left to hit the headshot.
Oh my god, bro. Like I said, I'm not gonna have a performative take. We have seen so many of these, so many. It would be insane. The one in the parking lot with the lady that's ill, whatever, right? She gets fucking killed. Not a single person in any comments or social media ever said anything about it. I can think of so many of them. White car in the parking lot. Was there any outrage about that person getting killed? Absolutely fucking not. Absolutely. Could the fucking cops have dodged a complete way out of way and hidden? Yes, they could have. Were they in the ways that was bad policing? Absolutely, they were. Right? That person that got shot, was that reasonable? It absolutely was. So you can have both. Yeah.
For an untrained civilian to fear for their life with a weapon on them.
It wasn't enough for trained officer to act out of fear, life, and kill the person. Is it acceptable? For untrained civilian. Okay, so the way that I see that, it's not it's not even a bad. That's not even a bad question. It's not even rage bait either. I'm not gonna get mad at I don't know. That's actually a good question. The reality is how you process authority or some law body. I don't even know what ICE is. I don't know what ICE is. Most civilians, I would assume, me and you, everybody else, see some guy with vests and guns out like that, you don't think it's the fucking mafia or something like that. You know, it's some agency, body of authority. They tell you, fucking stop right there. I think to myself, okay, I stop right there. That's it, dude. It's not that hard to understand. 99.99999, and every chance in question mark. Everybody else. They see a bunch of guys, and you can argue, I don't know what they were doing there, that person, they're impeding or whatever. They knew exactly what those law bodies were, and they know it's some form of authority, government-related authority, and they're told, yo, dude, here's an order that you're being given. They know for a fact this is what I should do, right? So the fact that you think that you can, what if there's a civilian? The way you process that as if some civilian says, oh, yo, stop right there, and they have a gun, yeah, you wouldn't act the same, because it's not a fucking basic civilian. It's just not. You're trying to process that as, this is, it is not the same level of scrutiny. You're not processing it the same way. It's not simple to understand. I don't know. Why do you think you're some sort of gangster? Oh, no, I would never stop for ICE. I'd never stop for police. I don't give a fuck, bro. You do this, I swerve off. Scared. I mean, no, you don't. You wouldn't do that yourself. Why you act like this is like reasonable? Like, just stop. Like, I don't get it, man.
Why was there a box full of NYPD uniforms found on the side of the street?
Oh my god, TikTok Andes. What is that?
There might be a Black Swan event imploding on the land, bro. Why was there a box full of NYPD uniforms found on the side of the street, bro? NYPD uniforms, bro.
Okay, I mean that's a good question. That's a good question. Chat. People will mistake skepticism or questions as like narratives, and can I be honest with you? I don't blame these days because everybody acts as if a question. It's a conclusion. The question is valid. I don't know what the fuck this is. Question is valid, but that doesn't mean that it's some crazy event happening. Does something like this already mean, this is a conspiracy happening? No, it doesn't. Could that prompt you to do more investigation and look more? Absolutely, yeah, for sure. If there's something wrong with the fucking footage of the moon, right? I say, wow, this is actually interesting. I'm gonna ask more questions. And what happens with questions? You get new answers. You get an answer. And a lot of the shit that skeptic fucking anti-moonlanders are debunked. Too easy. What about it? So somebody would have to debunk this. I mean, I'm not doing that today though. What? I can talk Destiny. I'm gonna get banned. I literally just can't. I don't know what this is. I mean, like, can I be honest with you? Like, you're in a vehicle, like, even if it's the
Me when
corner
I,
of the
a
car,
poor armed cop in
even
danger,
if
get
it's the
threatened
corner,
by a car moving away from me, so I shoot, dodge and then double and triple tap right to the head to fully make sure the car that is currently moving away from me will not harm me. You are a dumbass.
no, that's not. Oh God, fuck me! I can't deal with this. Like that. We've watched too many cop videos, and we've seen too much of this shit. To be baited by fucking zero IQ donos. A threat is a threat. Point final. If you want to use your vehicle as a threat, if you want to use it as leverage, then oh yeah, I'm gonna harm you in that way. If you want to use your car like that, brother, there are consequences for that. You are now a threat, and what happens when you threaten somebody, like especially law enforcement, buddy, they eliminate threat. It's just what it is. I mean, how many incidents of chess has Bayzed ripped Bozo when it was about fucking a threat being eliminated?
Bro, just
90% of the
use
time.
your Twitch stream. They won't
How does this
care
not
that
apply
you're
there?
talking to Destiny.
Like, a threat is a threat, dude. I'm not confused. I'm confused. Oh, it's no longer a threat because the car would be going away from him. Oh,
Can you explain what act of terrorism
dude,
she committed?
this fucking
Also defend your taken.
guys. Let me guess. No, guys.
Actually good.
This small shooter looks like he's going away. It's no longer a threat. We're good.
Okay, well,
We're
why
good.
didn't he shoot
Dude, come
the
on, bro.
tires then?
Come on, bro. Really?
Explain.
Oh, let me guess. That would be a straw man argument. Let me guess. Go ahead, say it. I'm just using this example to show you that. Should I tell you that a threat is a threat? I know what you want from me. If somebody uses their car to try to fucking try to use that as leverage to try to harm you, that's a threat. What kind of game do you have that they're not gonna be a threat to somebody else down the road? I can't, man. I can't. I can't.
And I saw the video on numerous occasions. And seeing what transpired from a lawful perspective as it pertains to a law enforcement official.
Yo, I've had this thing today. It says, imagine trying to blame a corpse for rating. She's already dead. Brother, can I be honest with you? When it comes down to a threat, one bullet or the whole mag, there's no difference. Sometimes the cops will have, they'll be a threat and they will fucking full mag dump, reload, and mag dump again. Brother, when somebody decides that they want to be a threat, right? They will eliminate.
You would rather argue
Point blank.
with
It
retarded
is.
chatters
How
like
is
me
that?
than Destiny, the
How
best
is that even a
female
question mark?
political
This is like
commentator.
a 100% given. Like, that is insane that you don't agree with this. You think that fucking, you think that, oh guys, let's say there's a shooter. Oh, one shot, let me check it. That's a hit, not down. Shoot again. They mag dump. What about it? What about it? They shoot until the threat is no more. There's a threat, they shoot until the threat is no more. What about it? How hard is it to understand? This is like the most like fucking 101 shit.
Don't expect him to be prosecuted. He was completely justified. From a humanitarian perspective, however.
Oh man, I can't.
Why did you have to do that? If you could move out the way, that means you could have shot the tires.
Oh my God.
That means you could have got her a few feet away after you shot the tires, and if you weren't successful in doing that, you could have got her down the road.
When you go on Kick Exclusive.
You didn't have to do that.
Oh my God. Yo, chat, guys, if I ever see a one more shoot the tires, I might genuinely, yo, dude, my brain's gonna start attacking itself. It's gonna start, guys. I'm gonna have a fucking like a brain combat. Like my brain cells will fight with one another.
She wasn't driving down the road.
I told you this before. I don't tolerate shoot the tires arguments here.
She was parked in the middle of the street, and rather than get out the car, she wrong.
Shooting the tire is the same argument as saying shoot the leg, shoot the arm. Just shoot him in the foot. It's so brain dead. I can't even begin to start counter arguing that. There's no point. It's futile. You're so backed up on that level of you're so deep into ignorance, it'd be too hard to get you to bring up to speed. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it.
Wrongfully tried to drive off.
Shoot the leg, man. Like,
And
just,
wrongfully disregarded law enforcement official, which is exactly what ICE is. And as a result, lost her life because of it.
Okay. People say it's nuance on both sides. I actually agree with that. That was my initial take today, and I think that'll stand always. Because, like I said, if I'm gonna be unbiased for one side, it'll be for both.
From the cop who placed himself in front of the car is hardly the Avengers level threat you think she is.
Oh, the civilian was trying to pull away. Dude, just stop. Just stop. If the whole purpose, let's say the whole purpose was to move away, right? Stepping on the gas is there a massive like putting the pedal all the way in and moving? Is there? That's why like yes, there's nuance there. You can kind of tell what the vibe is here. Like, really, dude? Come on, man. There's no way. I don't believe it. That's
Pull
stupid.
my snake.
I know what all this is, so I'm gonna be honest with you.
On February
I want you to be honest with me, X, and chat if the same situation happened in other countries.
Dramatic
do you
video
think the cops
purportedly
will shoot, or is it just America? Answer sincerely. Pull me in Discord, I'll debate you.
What are you talking about? In most countries, they don't even have the guns. If that was the UK, buddy, they wouldn't even say words. They wouldn't even fucking yell at them. If this was the UK, buddy, oh hell, bro, they wouldn't be in that position. Like, come on, bro. You can't put other countries and try to do some weird comparison or
Run
whatever.
over
It's
a cop in Brazil and you will get shot.
If this was the UK, if you did that, they would back off, go back to the office, do whatever, and then wait till somebody posts on Facebook about it, and then arrest the guy on Facebook. That's what they would do.
shows the moment an ICE agent fatally opened fire on a woman in Minneapolis, who DHS says attempted to barrel her SUV into the path of an officer. As multiple angles of the incident have emerged and gone viral across the internet, users are left divided on whether or not the agent's actions were reckless or in self-defense. In the footage, ICE officers ordered...
If it takes all of the internet and everybody to look at multiple angles, if it takes everybody to look at this in a forensic manner, right, then it's already too close for the person that's under threat to do, the best call possible. Imagine that you can't do it off the rip, right? And somebody that's under that threat has to be perfect off the rip. Don't put people in that position. Don't put civilians, don't put humans in that position, because they will do the thing that helps and protects them. How hard is it to understand?
The driver out of the vehicle after she blocked the path of their truck.
Bro,
but as one of the...
Some guy shows up to your house and he has a gun. You think, hold on, I'm gonna get the ring camera footage. Maybe it's a plastic gun. Maybe it's a BB gun. Maybe it's not even a gun. Bro, you think you're under threat. You're in a moment. You're gonna act in ways that are maybe even slightly bit irrational. And are you wrong for it? I don't think you're wrong for it. Don't put people in that position.
Agent's attempts to open the door.
Is it that hard?
Throws the car into reverse before trying to speed forward in the direction of another agent in her path. After the vehicle narrowly misses the agent, he fires 3 shots before the car crashes into a white sedan parked nearby on the side of the street. Hundreds of protesters have gathered at the scene, which the city of Minneapolis has identified as the intersection of East 34th Street and Portland Avenue.
Guys, can I be honest with you? I'm not even celebrating anybody's death. I'm not even doing either side shit. I'm actually giving you a way more nuanced thing that you're gonna hear out of everybody else. I said it was bad policing, whatever you call it. Because it's not police. Whatever you want to say, it's overall bad protocol to do what the guy did. It's dog shit. It's dog shit. And I absolutely agree with that, right? But you would call this in racing a racing incident. Where if 2 people, right, are kind of irrational and kind of limit testing and some shit happens, and what is a question mark? That was a good analogy. That's a good analogy.
5 years with your balding head are terrible takes, Sandy.
It's like when you're driving and people say, "Oh, guys, today I had an accident." Well, could you have done better? Yes. Could the other person have done better? Yes. Is it still yes, it is. I know this is not an accident, but you see what I mean, though? Like,
it's ridiculous. You don't protect people.
In the wake of the viral incident, Secretary of Homeland Security Kristi Noem described the officer's actions as defensive and called the incident an act of domestic terrorism during a press conference.
It was an act of domestic terrorism. What happened was our ICE officers were out in an enforcement action. They got stuck in the snow because of the adverse weather that is in Minneapolis. They were attempting to push out their vehicle, and a woman attacked them and those surrounding them and attempted to run them over and ram them with her vehicle. An officer of ours acted quickly and defensively shot to protect himself and the people around him. And my understanding is that she was hit and is deceased.
Democratic Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey, however, furiously denounced this narrative in a passionate press conference of his own.
They are already trying to spin this as an action of self-defense. Having seen the video of myself, I want to tell everybody directly, that is bullshit. And I have a message for ICE. To ICE, get the out of Minneapolis.
DHS Assistant Secretary for Public Affairs Tricia McLaughlin said in a statement, "This is an evolving situation, and we will give the public more information as soon as it becomes available."
All right. Well, is that, I guess? I mean, he's the mayor or whatever. I mean, he can have his own.
These were food delivery.
Yeah, I mean, he could have to take about his own spot. I mean,
press, and I'm here in front of the federal building in Minneapolis, where you can.
Like I said. See, you say cops, they can de-escalate that. I agree. Some of these guys are untrained. Some of these, it sucks. I think the whole thing sucks. I agree. And I said it earlier. I'll say it again. How many times I say it's bad? Quote unquote police. You know that's not the police. It's bad policing. I agree 100%. I agree 100%. I mean, I do.
You can see behind me we have a whole line of immigration enforcement officers, Border Patrol, and ICE, and they are facing off against protesters on the other side.
Then explain how on the government's own Department of Justice website that it says what the office did is illegal. //www.justice.gov/jm/1160.
Why am I defending it? I'm not defending. I'm just telling you the situation. It is what it is, brother. Sometimes you're right, but that's it. You win the argument. You're right, and it's like, oh, if this police shouldn't do that. Okay. Here's a good example. Let's say somebody pulls you over, right? They say because you're on the phone, but actually you were eating a sandwich, and you have the video proof, right? And the guy's like, I don't give a fuck. We're not doing all that. I'm giving you a ticket, right? Do you argue and annoy and go to the end of the world, whatever, right? To the point where you're fucking battling with the officer and you start fighting him? No, they're wrong. They are wrong, and they would be wrong, right? And you go, okay, this is bullshit. I have all the proof. I'll get my shit. Fucking, I'll prove this. I'll attack this the way I should in the court of law, and I'll win my case. And end of story. Boom. It's too easy. It's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. There's no wiggle room here. That thing will never be banned. It'll never be banned. It's what it is. Somebody does something that's dog shit, unlawful. It's like, bro, I hate to say this analogy again. It's the same with racing as anything I was calling it earlier. If some guy dive bombs my corner, okay, and he does some shit that's irresponsible in driving, do I go, oh my fucking god, you shouldn't do that? Well, fuck him. I'm gonna ram him on the side and fuck him. You shouldn't be doing that. No, that's brain dead. It's brain. There are recourses. You can deal with that at a later time. Doing some hothead shit that fucks you over is not worth it. Cops shouldn't be in front. Okay, so we say, oh, cops shouldn't be in front, so I'm just gonna fucking press the gas anyway. Fuck it. Well, dude, come on, man. Like, there has to be more brain cells left. There has to be. There has to be a few left, right?
By an ICE agent. There has been a lot of yelling, some jostling back and forth between the two sides. Just a few minutes ago, we saw Greg Bobino, who is one of the Border Patrol chiefs who has been leading.
Guys, I didn't get to see any of this all stream. I don't know much about it. All I see is the video. That's it. I saw the video and some Aswin's take.
Wow, I think after all this time I deserve and welcome to the jungle done. Happy anniversary.
The 37-year-old mother of 3, fatally shot by an ICE agent in
Jesus.
Signs of
Yeah, of course. Wait, back to me. I'm done with the video on the side.
She allegedly floored her Honda Pilot into a federal agent after blocking them in a residential Minneapolis neighborhood during an immigration operation.
What?
What the f? What the f?
Good was shot in the head as she attempted to drive off. And Good was a devout Christian who took part in youth missions to Northern Ireland as a child. Good had 3 children, a 15-year-old daughter and a 12-year-old son with her first husband, and a 6-year-old son with her second.
Dude.
This was clearly unlawful, but Mr. Pull the Trigger X will always say shoot first.
Then if it's unlawful, then he'll be prosecuted, right? I mean,
had moved to Valley Falls, Kansas with her parents after her.
Yo, I think people that weaponize this are wrong, and people that celebrate this are wrong. Both are equally wrong. I don't know why you have to be. Let's say this is a scale of 0 to 10. I don't know why you always have to be 10 or 0. The answer most of the time is gonna be a 7. It's gonna be a 7, right? It's gonna be, you know what I mean? Like it'll be in that buffer in between the extremities. It rarely is a 10 or a 0. Sorry, man. It is what it is.
Second husband, who suffered from
Could be a 7 or
PTSD,
a 3.
died in 2023. She then moved to Kansas City, Missouri, before relocating to Minnesota last year and claimed on social media to be experiencing Minneapolis, displaying a pride flag emoji on her Instagram account.
Yes, if you want to argue that I shouldn't be there in the first place, I don't know what the context is of that. If that's your argument, I mean, fair enough, right? If that was valid, because I don't know, then sure. But does that mean that you do what you do? No, absolutely fucking not. It's not because I can't, man.
Her ex-husband said Good was a stay-at-home mother. The former spouse, who remained anonymous, never saw his ex-wife as an activist and didn't know her to participate in protests. He said Good and her current partner had just dropped off the 6-year-old at school before they encountered the ICE agents. Video following the shooting appeared to capture the heartbroken partner hysterically crying after Good's death.
Can we stop talking about nonsense and get some sweat among us lobbies going with some sweat players like the old days? No hate, but you called her a terrorist and a bunch more insane stuff in offline chat.
Call her? No. When I said that? When I call anybody? Whoa, bro. I call the fucking defender and he's an earlier terrorist. Fucking does want to.
The Trump administration tagged Good as a domestic terrorist after the shooting. Today, ICE officers in Minneapolis were conducting
because, yo, we're in backtrack. Bro, what the fuck are you talking about?
Targeted operations when rioters began blocking ICE officers, and one of these violent rioters weaponized her vehicle, attempting to run over our law enforcement officers in an attempt to kill them. An act of domestic terrorism, DHS Assistant Secretary for Public Affairs Tricia McLaughlin said in a statement.
If these facts are true, then yeah, that would be terrorism. I don't know why everybody tippy toes. Like, I hate this shit where everybody tippy toes around around shit like somebody could be a fucking terrorist, like actual by definition a terrorist. He said, oh, this is an act of terrorism, and they act all offended. But then they turn around and call everything a fucking Nazi and a fucking whatever the fuck. Oh, this is the good stuff, and they use all the other side radical terminologies, and that's all green light. Come on, bro, please. Chat, we're not doing this. I mean, I don't know how old are we? This is like some fucking children like narrative shit.
ICE officer, fearing for his life, the lives of his fellow law enforcement, and the safety of the public, fired defensive shots. He used his training and
people think terrorism is bomb. Guys, how many times did I say terrorism isn't bomb? Bomb doesn't mean terrorism. It's the motive that drives you to do something that will make something terrorism or not. It's that simple. Like,
saved his own.
You do something to move the needle politically, move the needle religiously. Shit, like that's terrorism, flat out. Just fucking Google it already. Don't fucking look at me. Google it.
Life and that of his fellow officers. After the fatal shooting, Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey launched a furious attack on ICE.
The real terrorism are your
Get the
intros nowadays.
We do not want you here.
Split second
Your
to
stated
realize
reason
you're
for
about
being
to
in
get
this
run
city is to
over,
create
to have a
some kind
reaction
of
to pull
safety,
your
and you are
weapon,
doing
to try to
exactly
dodge
the
the
opposite.
car.
Good
People
was killed on her
analyzing
older
friend-
sister's birthday, her uncle Robert Ganger told ABC Denver 7. Her parents described her as a caring human being who was killed in a stupid circumstance. Renee was one of the kindest people I've ever known, her mother, Donna Ganger, told the Star Tribune. She was extremely passionate. She's taken care of people all her life. She was loving, forgiving, and affectionate. She was an amazing human being. She was probably terrified, Ganger added, saying the circumstance of the death were so stupid.
Renee Good! Renee Good! Renee Good! Renee Good!
Well, I mean, I hate to say it, but I mean, reverse the roles. Let's give it a bucket. If
What's
that
the
was a
opposite
cop that got
effect to jump
shot,
out of the
let's
way?
give it a bucket. People would have fucking rallies. They would make a statue out of whoever killed them. Let's give it just how it is. It's all good. I mean, we're gonna have a fucking a Mangione event like last year. We have like a Charlie Cook event, and I look at this, we look at what social media says and what they do, and you're trying to tell me that they wouldn't glorify if it was a civilian that killed a cop. Come on, man. Or a fucking ICE agent. That's crazy. I mean, that's delusional. There's no way you guys are. There's no way you're being serious about this, right? Koa Asman, like I said, glorifying, celebrating is never good. I'm always very adamant about that.
So anyway, what's this here? I can't with these people trying to call this a murder and all that shit. Well, hey, maybe they shouldn't be in front of the car. The thing is that you're never going to convince these people that it's not.
Oh, I'm doing it now. When did I celebrate? Bro, glorifying, celebrating, when did I do that? I never said ribbozo or celebrating. I don't do that shit.
Okay? Like, it doesn't matter. The only thing you have to do is crush them. You crush them completely. You never go, like, after you say, basically, after you run one of them over, right? Or you shoot one of them for trying to run you over, then you victory lap around it, and you send in more people, and you do it even more. That's the only solution. That you're never going to win these people over. You're never going to explain it to them. You're never going to be like, oh, well, why won't you see my point of view? Because they don't.
Yeah, see, on a scale of 1 to 10, that would be your 10. Nah, it's not like that. I wish, like, once you know a component is going to be problematic, okay, you can absolutely tell people that to not do that shit and then also do better. Like, do you think it's a good idea to, oh guys, we're gonna just continue going in front of cars. Let's just send everybody in front of cars and just shoot them if they, like, no. You can say, yeah, this is bad and this is bad. Don't do that and don't go in front of cars and then fucking don't do that shit and have some form of reform or some sort of education and the people that are untrained reel back on it and fucking do better. Like, it's, how's that a pussy take it? This has been, I think, the whole time. Like I wish you understand it. You can always do, but why do people always think you have to continue what you're doing and double down? You can have something not be the end of the world and still say, I think we should do better. Oh, I got, same thing as I said with racing earlier. Oh, I got first place, but there's some things that I could have done better. And there's some things that I should have approached it with a different angle. It's for the future to be better. How hard is that to understand? Why is that so hard to understand? Why is progress so scary for fucking progressives? I don't get it. Why are progressives so afraid of progress? It makes no sense to me.
I don't want to. That's why they ain't gonna see it. So yeah, why not just shoot the tires? So that way you make the car unsafe and some other innocent bystander can get hurt indiscriminately because the person didn't follow the law? Nah, bro, you shoot them right in the fucking face. They said to stop the car. They said not to do this. They said to get out, and she's walking around driving around. What are you talking about?
As Mongold versus XQC, try not to debate anyone or challenge your views. Challenge.
Oh, well, I mean,
who wins?
Wait.
Just put the destiny.
I literally said it. I'll debate anybody you want. I don't give a shit. I'll debate fucking Azan if you want to. But I won't do it. Let me get, if I had a view bot and I view bot myself an extra 15k, 10k, Hassan would be in my DMs right now, DM, like trying to fucking get me to debate him, 100%. You know for a fact, you bring the numbers up a little bit. Hassan's debating. I'll debate anybody you want. I don't care, brother. If there was no outrage about my take about this shit, when we watch a bunch of this shit happen on YouTube over and over again, why the fuck would I expect something to change now that it's change the components to now I'm supposed to guys now this is terrible. I would be Jellywig. I don't want to be Jellywig. I'm not gonna be Jellywig, man. Like what? I'm not doing the Jellywig thing. If I'm wrong about all this, I will absolutely fucking atone. Guys, I would debate Destiny or talk to him about it. I can't. I cannot. Twitch won't allow it. I will get banned. Jesus Christ. Anyway, what else? Yeah, I'm taking a risky empty pog link.
Agents were executing a warrant. According to a federal complaint, agents were executing a warrant for 39-year-old Roberto Carlos Munoz. They say Munoz entered the country unlawfully, and he also pled guilty to fourth-degree criminal sexual conduct back in 2023 for abusing a minor. Tuesday morning, agents pulled him over. Court documents say he repeatedly refused to comply before a federal agent took out his spring-loaded window punch with his right hand and broke the driver's side rear window. These images show the officer's hand in the vehicle. In this video, you can see the driver take off with the agent hanging from the car, dragging him 300 feet through front yards. These graphic images show the aftermath. A bloody agent who needed 33 stitches for his significant cuts. And now a political battle with a top Homeland Security official criticizing Governor Tim Walz, posting on X, instead of comparing ICE law enforcement to the Gestapo, Walz should be thanking our brave law enforcement. The Department of Justice says a request for Munoz to be...
Brother, I didn't even agree with the bullshit on YouTube about the guy with the fucking Minnesota bullshit, whatever. I didn't even agree with that, and I can still say that Walz is such a cuck. Like, brother, it's insane how much of a cuck the guy is. I mean, I almost feel bad for him. I mean, that's insane how much of a cuck the guy is.
He held after that
how can he be this
2022 arrest was, quote, not honored by local authorities.
Brother, this guy doesn't have a cuck chair. He's got a whole bleachers at home. Bro, this guy probably invites the whole neighborhood to watch. Like,
and Munoz
like it's insane.
Released.
I can't. Anyway. How am I mega cuck? Bro, you know you can have takes that are rooted in reality without being a mega cuck or whatever the fuck. Like, things don't have this like fucking left to right label. It could just be right or wrong about something. Like you're wrong about this. It's not the end of the world.
Showcase is on XQCL. Can you please look over or talk about what you said off stream in your logs?
Yeah, I said people were being terrorist sympathizers, terrorists, this, that, what about it?
You're lost when you're calling some lady who just dropped off her kid at school a terrorist for driving home.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Jesus Christ. Just driving home, guys. Guys, just going through my neighborhood, I'm just going home. Like, come on, man, that's RB. That's it, this has to be RB. Like, you know what? Fuck this. You know what? You want me to I don't give a fuck what Chad says today. I will debunk this. Show me the whole footage. What is it? How home they're going. Like, there is no shot.
ICE-related shoot.
Fox News, whatever. I don't give a shit.
So again, there's no audio walking up a warning to those who may...
Is there no context? Is there no, like... Can I just see the going towards that?
Want to see this. You can see the vehicle.
I mean, where's their home? I mean, where is their home? I don't get it. Where are they going?
Want to see this.
Is this gonna be loud?
In Minneapolis.
Yeah, but I want the whole video though. Like anything, like how it even angled like that. Okay, is that possible? They said Joe yeah, but I want to say like how does that play out though?
They came after me. They came after my family. They doxed my entire family.
How did they come after you? Be specific.
Well, they tried to come after me. They tried to debunk all my whole entire story.
Oh my.
They then.
Who's they?
All the news.
Would you just get more
CNN,
specific? CNN. Who within CNN?
CBS.
Who's the reporter?
I don't even know her name because she's irrelevant. Nobody knows who she is. They came after me. They came after my family. They doxed.
I mean, this is fucking embarrassing. I mean, bro, people were putting this guy like he was like a fucking like a patriot hero of the country or some shit. Like this guy's a journalist of the year, buddy. Like this is fucking insane. This guy probably, if you asked him what meal he last ate, this guy would take. I need a minute. I need a breather. Like I'll come back in 10 minutes. Like what the fuck is that, man?
Doxed my entire family.
How did they come after you? Be specific.
Well, they tried to come after me. They tried to debunk all my whole entire story.
They came after me. How did they come after you? They tried to debunk my story. Bro.
Motherfucker,
you should debunk everything.
RP, you'd criticize the police department for RP failing after they sidestep your turning car and unloading.
Because in RP, it's too powerful. Because in roleplay, it's too good to block the cars with your body. It's too good. It's why it's roleplay. It's not allowed to do that. It's why I do that in RP. It's why this guy literally tried to say that. Oh my god, I can't. Oh my god. And oh my god, I can't do it. There's no way. This has to be rage bait. It has to be. Oh my god.
They don't have the footage before because it would show her being a nuisance, so they wouldn't be able to blame the police.
Yeah, but does the guy who posts this video just he records right there? Is there not what happens before this? Why is this all we have? This guy's an agent talking to somebody with a phone. There's a car stopped right there. I'm guessing maybe that's the car that was stuck in the snow. I don't know. It's the wife recording. Oh. What is she doing outside? If they're going home, why is she outside of the car?
Jungle me, please, Mr. Cow.
Okay. People said it. They're trying to go, they're trying to leave it, whatever. If the point was to leave, I mean, at that point, there was time to move. If what we're going with it here is the point was to get away, there is ample time to do that in that particular case. No.
No! No! Shit!
I mean, what? I don't get it. Can you not turn the wheels? I don't get it. What the fuck is that talking about?
Keep defending straight up murder. That's my streamer XQCL.
I don't know what I'm doing. But if you want to have constructive arguments, if somebody makes an argument and I actually debunk that particular argument, you can't go back to the main picture and say, oh, we're defending this, we're defending that, whatever. It's unproductive. Somebody said they were just going home. I'm okay. I'm trying to see the vision. Okay, you're just going home. I'm trying to see how this plays out. You have to play this out with different perspectives to really get to an answer that makes sense. It's how you approach things critically. Like, I don't understand it. Look at the gestures. Okay, I'll look at the gestures. There's a wave, okay? Then some half wave with some fingers. And it says right. Yeah, but I don't get it though.
No!
Okay. Yeah, but like this doesn't make sense though. It says to go around, okay? But I don't think they want to go around. I'm confused. I'm confused. What the fuck? Like what's been happening here? Why is this person there? Like why are they there? Like what is happening? Like the argument was they're going home. Why are they there with the wife out? Why? What is happening? Walk me through it so I understand the context. Why is this person out of the car with the recording and arguing if they're going home? Okay, so that's not what's happening. Okay, moving on. So that argument is dead. Next argument. Holy shit. Christ, this is fucking hard.
It's my fault.
Just because
I'm not watching this guy, sorry. Link me this thing, but without this guy on it. I can't.
Nice.
So I just want to tell folks what we're looking at here. This is neighboring St. Paul, where there are clashes taking place right now. Live pictures. Protesters are clashing with what appears to be ICE.
They were blocking traffic. Yeah. This is what they're doing. They were blocking traffic.
Agents, and it appears that the protesters are trying to enter a federal building, and they are.
Well, right now these images obviously are.
So your family at home is multiple children. You have children, and you go and fucking go block traffic. You go block fucking some law branch, whatever, to do their job. Really? You have to be fucking with me.
Police officers are surrounding and keeping. Officers are keeping them on the ground. John?
Yeah, we will keep an eye on this. But clearly a heated clash here, and this has been a concern all along. Minneapolis and
It's not break a traffic law equals death. It's being given lawful order and fucking flooring it. Buddy, that's zero respect for authority of any kind. Like, put any civilian there that isn't blocking traffic, and they what? Is it not lawful? Okay, then I mean, yeah, you'd have to walk me through that then. Maybe I don't understand what ICE can and can't do. I'll be honest with you. If their job is to carry out a warrant or an operation, or whatever the fuck they're doing at the time, and then they're being interfered with, right? They have no recourse. They have to say, oh, sorry, we get. There's no way. That's not how that legally plays out. I don't think that you're being dumb. There's just no way. What? That'd be like the FBI fucking is like, we're carrying out a warrant, whatever, and then it's like,
heard some whistles going on.
Oh, somebody's blocking the door. Oh, can't do anything. Sorry.
This banana head would argue about anything just to skip these MC runs.
It wasn't even dressed, and there was a car.
They force you to do anything. ICE has no authority over Americans. They can't do traffic stops. They can't force you to prove your citizenship.
True or false? True? Is that true? So what do they do if they're going and they're doing something and they're being interfered with, and they call local police? What's the recourse here? I guess we would have to ask Rock. Fuck it. I'm asking Rock, but I mean, I assumed off the rip that it would that they have recourse, but he says that they have no recourse. I mean, I have to ask Rock because maybe I'm wrong.
Only time she floored it was when the weight of her dead body hit the gas.
If ICE
watch the New York Times video, watch the New York Times video, watch the New York Times
operation,
video,
I will watch it. And someone is impeding with that operation.
If this happened to you in GTA, you'd be bitching about RDM by the way, but you're defending it like a loser.
What am I defending it, brother? I'm not defending it, bro. I'm actually doing. I'm attacking the arguments that I'm being given. Like, how is that a bad question? This is exactly what's happening. Arrest, raided, deportation, as federal law enforcement have primary recourse to arrest the individual on the spot for obstruction-related offenses.
I'll take.
I mean, I don't get it. Is Rock wrong? So Rock is wrong? I don't get it. Okay. Am I done breaking?
She blocked federal agents doing their job, then proceeds to drive into one of them when she is confronted.
The key federal prohibits forcibly assaulting, resisting, opposing, impeding, intimidating, interfering with officers. Okay. Example: impeding conduct are physically blocking agents or vehicles, getting in the way of an arrest, hiding or concealing the target. Penalties under range of misdemeanor. Blah blah blah. Passengers generally have the right to observe and record ICE actions at distance without interfering. Okay, so that. Okay, so that's the second argument that I take from the donos. I mean, I'm not cherry picking it. He makes an argument, debunked. 2 out of 2. Next argument. I mean, guys, I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. What's the next one? Oh, I guess I did watch the video. I forgot. This one? This one? No. The other one. That one? No, not that one. That one?
Lanes of Portland traffic. And I woke up to some commotion. I heard some whistles going on out front, so I came downstairs to see what was going on. Wasn't even dressed. And there was a car, the Honda Pilot that's crashed over there now. There was a car blocking the 2 lanes of Portland traffic. And the ICE agents got out and they were saying, "Get out of here, get out of here." And she was what looked like trying to turn. She was trying to turn around. And the ICE agent was in front of her car, and he pulled out a gun and put it right in, like, his midriff was on her bumper, and he reached across the hood of the car and shot her in the face, like 3-4 times. And then she must have just stepped on the gas. She stepped on the gas immediately, maybe got like 100 feet or so, and ran into the telephone pole and some cars, and then was slumped over in her car. And you could see she was probably gone. And there was a medic, there was a neighbor who's a physician.
You get access to all LLMs.
Use T3.chat. Oh my god, bro.
Who was yelling, "Can I please check the pulse?" There was no first responders. There were 0 first responders. They left her in her car, slumped over for about 10-15 minutes, blocking us all. And eventually EMS got here, and they wouldn't let the bus in, so it was just the EMS.
I mean also my main problem again with the fucking like dumb fucks that are part. I mean, as I say, I mean, I'm not gonna be biased. I mean, yeah, ICE is fucking absolute dumb fucks as well. Like going in front of the car, awful. Also, is anybody even rendering any sort of medical aid? I mean, that also weighs in the scale. You want to do the whole legal Django thing? That plays in the scales as well. Like to show some ounce that you want to carry this out properly. Police, when he shoot somebody, immediately bend their aid. That was my main problem with the lady that got with the boy in the hot water. Why is he assuming she's dead? You don't assume nobody's dead. You always assume somebody can live. Always.
And they checked her out for a second, maybe five minutes or so, and then carried her out, no stretcher or anything, carried her out like a sack of fucking potatoes.
Can you describe a little bit about what this woman looked like? Was there anyone else in the car with her? Did you know if she was the target?
I don't know if she was a target. They clearly wanted her out of there because she was the main car leading the
what?
The protest, is my understanding. I talked to another guy who was driving behind her. But she was very successful in blocking traffic. She was doing what she was set out to do, and so they wanted to get her the hell out of there. Yeah.
So it looked like she was impeding ICE vehicles.
Definitely, yeah.
Okay.
That was her goal.
Do you have a read on her demographic?
I think she was a white woman. Looked like I didn't see her when she was alive. Just slumped over in the car. It looked like she had dyed short curly hair. I have a video of her in the car.
Oh man.
But yeah, no other description.
It's RB. It's the same questions over and over again. So that's out of the way. Okay, next. Well, I mean, I know what you want from me. It's important. I don't really get it what you want from me. I've seen the video. I'm supposed to alter
On
my...
Wednesday in Minneapolis,
watch the video and say I'm done.
I'm
This is not the video I'm watching.
a motorist.
Maybe not, but we'll see.
37-year-old Renee Nicole Good. Trump administration officials said these were, quote, defensive shots fired because the officer was being run over.
And I'm just some dumb fucks are gonna say, oh, dude, it's a headshot. Nobody survives that. Blah blah blah. It doesn't matter if it's a headshot or not. They should render aid. Even people that have the most level 1 training. Bro, cops know this shit, and these aren't cops, but they should know to render aid. It's that simple. Even people survive headshots all the time. Not all the time, but it's common. It's a not a great probability chance. It's like 12%. People survive headshots. Yes.
The woman
Yes.
attacked them and those surrounding them and attempted to run them over.
But our analysis of bystander footage, filmed from different angles, appears to show the agent was not in the path of the victim's SUV when he fired 3 shots at close range. Here's how events unfolded. Moments before the shooting, the victim's maroon SUV is
So
stopped
ICE now
in the middle
runs
of the
the
street.
country? LOL, this is so
Can
fun.
I have the honest with you? Can I be honest with you? I feel like a lot of people would do them a lot of good to do some iRacing low key. I mean, it's not even a hashtag ad. I'm just telling you. I mean, you want to talk about the path of a vehicle? Well, I'm just telling you. The path of a vehicle. You're at a certain position, at a certain angle. Somebody presses the gas. I mean, brother, it gives you an idea on the fly of how that plays out. Person moving while this is ongoing, brother. When the gas was pressed, that at that angle, it's a collision. And if you don't agree, I mean, you're just wrong. You're just wrong. I mean, I agree the cop shouldn't be there. It's fucking dog shit training. It's zero IQ. But that is all. These are both facts.
Full unmarked federal vehicles.
These are both facts. I just said 2 facts. I just said 2
Secretary
facts.
Noem alleged the motorist, quote, was blocking the officers in. Bystanders are blowing whistles and yelling at federal agents.
Go home to Texas!
Then, federal vehicles start moving toward the maroon SUV, with sirens and lights blaring. A federal agent films the scene on his phone.
Okay, blocking the ICE traffic
The driver
is dumb
rolls
as hell,
forwards.
but ICE appear grossly undertrained for people that hold a huge amount of power over the American
I
people.
agree with you 1,000,000%. It is abysmal how little training some of these guys have, and they have zero regard for anybody. Or sometimes these guys look like the mafia. I mean, I hate to say it how it is, but we've seen some videos on Twitter where they come out and genuinely, I'm not genuinely. We saw some video at some grocery store. If I was in that other video at the grocery store, I would have genuinely pushed the gas and ran away. Like they get unlabeled, whatever with masks on. Fuck that. Hell no. That's outrageous. Fuck no. But this is not the case here. You can absolutely draw the picture that everybody in this interaction knows what they're there for, and they know who is there. The basis of their presence is of that context. That's ridiculous to say otherwise. I mean, you're brain dead to say that to argue against
Slightly,
that.
turning left, then stops and waits for others to go ahead.
51 months. Play some games, loser.
2 agents exit the silver pickup and walk toward the vehicle. Moments later, shots are fired. Let's look at the scene again more closely. This is the agent who shoots the driver. He walks around the car filming and disappears from view. Other agents pull up and order the driver to exit her vehicle.
And then how about the fucking dumbass government subject these guys to the same amount of scrutiny that other actual police have and force them to wear body camera. Even just for them at fucking request of Freedom of Information Act. Why is the guy pulling his phone out like a cock? Why is the guy pulling his phone like he's an NPC on fucking Family Guy or some shit like that? What is he doing? It's just sad.
One of them grabs at the door handle and reaches inside. The SUV reverses, then turns right, apparently attempting to.
They should also have identification that is like encrypted for the government to hold themselves accountable at least, or have some form of recourse. Not that it would dox them or anything, But the whole mask thing, I also don't agree with it. I think it's also brain dead. I don't know what they're doing with that. I don't know what.
At the same time, the agent filming
Lots of
crosses toward the
retards
left
in
of the
America
vehicle
think they
and
don't
grabs
have
his
to
gun.
follow rules.
He opens
and
fire
adhere
on
to
the
fear
motor.
of consequences. Get off my roads, stop being retarded, and go be productive. Law enforcement is literally appointed over you. STFU and listen or get fucked,
Continues
idiot.
shooting as she drives
Well,
past.
that is correct, but yeah.
The moment the agent fires, he is standing here, to the left of the
Oh
SUV,
my
and the wheels are
God.
pointing to the right, away from the agent. This appears to conflict with allegations that the SUV was ramming or about to ram the officer. President Trump and others said the federal agent was hit by...
Dude, guys. He drew his gun, but obviously now he's pointing elsewhere in the officer. Why did they shoot? Why did they shoot?
For being
I mean, yeah, he drew his gun at the cops, but dude, he clearly was going to the sides. He was gonna aim it. Yo, bro, this is Sub-Zero IQ. This is frozen popsicle
By the SUV,
brain. Come on,
often pointing
Cargo's gun. Yes, I would actually argue that cars are worse than guns in that way. Cars are insane weapons, bro. It's half armored vehicle that can kill multiple and keep going. That's fucking insane.
Another video filmed from a different angle. And it's true that at this moment in this grainy low-resolution footage, it does look like the agent is being struck by the SUV. But when we synchronize it with the first clip, we can see the agent is...
this before and you completely ignore.
Wait, no.
The DOJ cite that it says what the officer did is illegal. Link section 2. Moving out of the way first is required.
Oh my fucking God.
Does look like
Now
the agent
imagine
is being
you're her
this
killing
grainy
you read your
low-resolution
favorite streamers offline logs calling people outraged at the event as quote libtards defending terrorism.
You're a kid and you're your favorite streamer. Well, I mean, I'll be honest with you, no, just stop with that. I hate this thing where like if you have children, you automatically win any argument or it has more of a say on anything. I don't really give a shit. Stop with that. It's dumb. Brother, some people have children to do horrible acts. You don't get to fucking have me go in the middle of the argument and say, well, they have children, so hold on, this is different. Oh, okay. And now I need to completely rethink about this because they have children. Don't do that, man. Come on.
And it's true that at this moment in this grainy low-resolution footage, it does look like the agent is being struck by the SUV.
But
when we synchronize it with the first clip, we can see the...
What a stupid analysis. This guy shows the answer. He decides to be just brain dead. So this would be a collision. They step on the gas. The person hears the car revving, right? And suddenly, result-based analysis. But dude, they move out of the way. All's good. Bro, don't. Oh my God.
It does
Come
look
on.
like the agent is being struck by the SUV. But when we synchronize it with the first clip, we can see the agent is not being run over. In fact, his feet are positioned away from the SUV. The SUV crashes into a white car parked down the road. A bystander runs toward the collision. The federal agents on scene do not appear to rush to provide emergency medical care. Eventually, the agent who shot the motorist approaches the vehicle. Seconds later, he turns back around
Arguing
and tells his colleagues
semantics
to call
about whether the
911.
officer was inches away from the path of the vehicle.
Semantics
but
or
the
everything.
argument only exists if the threat was immediate. Deadly force is justified to stop unavoidable harm, not to win a moment of fear. She did not deserve to die.
Now I know for a fact, since that's what the overall narrative is, right? If we went to go back and see all the videos that we watched in the past, and there's at least a dozen. Well, we've seen car shootings. I know for a fact you're in the chat saying, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. But you take the components and you put ice there, and now suddenly, nope, nah. This is like, dude, like this is just performative bullshit 101. Just say it.
Shame!
Just say it.
You shot someone! You shot someone!
Agents block several bystanders who attempt to provide medical care, including one who
But it's
identifies
performative because it means that a similar, almost one-to-one scenario happens over and over again, and you're always okay with it. But you replace a component with, or instead of police, it's ICE. Instead of normal a guy, it's mother of children, and now it's whoa. This is wrong. This is wrong. The other guy says it's wrong. Oh, mainstream says it's wrong. Everybody on the media says it's wrong. This is wrong, guys. This is wrong. And then now what? That's the base of that. That's performative. It means that you're just performing. You're just doing. You're playing the parts.
Himself as a physician.
I go check a pulse.
No, back up now.
I'm a physician.
I don't care.
At the same time, several agents, including the agent who opened fire, get in their vehicles and drive off.
I mean, this is
apparently
awful.
altering the active crime scene.
Okay. Well, I mean, there's some
Your
truth
New Year's
and there's
resolution
some
should
false
be to
about
play
this.
some fucking video games once in a while.
Yo, chill out, man.
Now let me
It's only
tickle
4 p.m., man.
her little G-spot, Mr. Felicia Lang Ayat.
It's only 4 p.m. Should absolutely
It has
run
nothing
medical
to do
aid.
with
This
the
is
fact
treated very
that it's
poorly.
ICE. All
Um,
law enforcement should be held to the highest standard, and these
Well,
people
I
are acting
don't know.
like
I agree with
masked
you.
thugs playing gangster in the streets.
Well, I mean, I agree.
They need to live by better standards.
Like I said, I mean, I agree with you. I don't know what I know what you think that to have
You
a
say
take.
car equals gun.
Yeah.
You also said it was based when someone ran over protesters with his car. So would it be justified for them to shoot the protesters as well?
We already did this argument an hour ago, and I crushed it in
Please
the middle.
move on. You were stun locked since 3 hours. Do some runs, paceman.
Brother, I already this. It is not the same. Some body of the law. Some fucking you know for a fact, authority is giving you an order, right? And you decide to do this shit. I mean, you are not going to fucking compare this to fucking multiple protesters or whatever dumb fucks are fucking threatening some civilian in your car trying to make it home. It is not the same. It is not the same. You thinking it's the same is ridiculous. If you put yourself in those positions, you would act in all the ways in these plays out. You would ram your car in if you were if people were over your car and there were civilians, and if there was a law enforcement, you would stop. These are both equally right.
On
Yes.
paper, ICE are likely not in the wrong, but the issue is that ICE should never have let things get to this point, and the situation is all round a tragedy which you barely admit and instead repeatedly blame a dead civilian. Who are you fighting here?
When did I blame them? What are you talking about? It's an all-in tragedy. I already said this. I agreed. This is a lose-lose. This is like a bullshit where like it's cops do wrong shit that normally wouldn't happen, or cops whatever. I'm sorry, I was using that terminology.
This is a classic
And the other
case
person
of an ICE
reacts in an
lethal-based tactic.
incredibly
Jump in front of the
irresponsible,
car and see what
high-risk
you can
manner,
get away with.
and you would. I know for a fact that you would never do that. I know for 100%. If you were that person in that car, you would never, ever, ever put the gas because you know exactly what would happen. I know for a fact, if you were in that car, 1, you would never step on the gas. And 2, you know for a fact, 99.9% out of 100, you get shot. And yet you sit there and try to push this shit where, oh my God, Pikachu face. That's crazy. Just stop it. That's performative. That's performative. Oh my God, bro, that's insane.
Once again, you have given an unbiased, nuanced, good-faithed, objective and rational take. Anyone trying to flee a crime scene with a cop in front of the car will face the same consequences.
Exactly. If you're placing those components anywhere and somebody says, oh, yo, law enforcement says, stop right there. You tried it to run with the gas. Okay, genuinely. So, law enforcement is in front of your car, gun drawn at you. So that should ring a bell. Maybe it doesn't. Rings a bell. And they say, stop right there,
Fear
get out of the
alone is
vehicle,
not enough
and
to
you
take
know it's law
someone's
enforcement,
life.
right?
If officers can shoot when a vehicle is disengaging, then that sets a dangerous standard, and I don't want to live here anymore.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Oh my fucking god. And then you're gonna try to do the bullshit. Oh no, I can't. That's insane. I mean, we already approached that earlier. The law doesn't agree with you. One, I mean, it just doesn't. The law doesn't agree with you. Flat out. I don't know what else. Next. Oh man. I can't call this name. I know that is a completely new video or what?
You have lost the plot and are out of touch. 2018's Kiko would smack the shit out of you -5.
Okay, sir. Okay, you know what? We'll make it about money. Let's say you have $1 left, right? And you have to make a bet, and if you lose your bet, you die. So you have the last bet, right? You have 100 scenarios in front of you. It's the exact pretty much scenario, and you play some components, right? Where somebody with law enforcement is in front of a car, right? Right? And you have to make a bet, right? Guns drawn, does this person get shot if they put the gas pedal all the way? Do they get shot or not, right? Let's say it was, all you have to do, right?
No shot. We are relating this to Gambuaren.
51%. 51% of the time. Let's just say, we'll make it easy. 51%, right? If 51 gets shot or not, what would you bet on it? What would you put money on? You have one last dollar. It's like a deal with the devil. What do you put your money on? Getting shot or not get shot? Genuinely. Just say how it is. Say how it is. Say how it is. You get shot. You absolutely get shot. It is outrageous you think that you wouldn't get shot. It's performative. I know you don't believe that. I know for a fact. Why would you ever subject yourself to that? Why would you ever...
But are you a lawyer? Are you in a court? Why the need to break things down in such a apathetic way? Can't you just empathize with how bad the situation is?
I did that earlier. I offered a nuanced take that most people are like super extreme about it. I offered a nuanced take. And I know some guys are going to do Tennessee v. Gardner bullshit case law from the fucking 1930 or some shit like that. And they'll go, oh, maybe they told me to do that. Now it's a felon. It's a fleeing felon, blah, blah. And they're trying to argue this shit and they're going to do this whole charade. I'm not even doing that. I'm actually being reasonable with this. I'm being chill. Like, holy fuck. All right. What else? It's one-way combo. Like I said, I any of those guys that are like dipshit performative Andes.
Shots at her when she was driving away from him and he was completely out of the way of the car.
Watch the slow motion once video. They had made the call to shoot, it's shoot to eliminate the threat.
Murder is so bad.
Yo, once the decision has been made to shoot, they shoot until the threat is eliminated. And the fucking story. What the fuck are we talking about, man? What the fuck?
No world where that
if the call is,
force. Genuine
let's say it's wrong.
Would you carry the
even
same energy if
the call is made? Okay, they're gonna shoot there, right? Then they would keep shooting. That would absolutely make sense. You think that fucking cops stop shooting? I know you haven't watched a lot of film. Fucking cop swap shit, right? When did they ever stop shooting? They never stop. Bro, we just 2 months ago, we saw a guy rob a store and he gets a full mag dumped. Guy reloads and shoots another mag. What about it? What about if he thinks it's still a threat? It's still a threat. What about it?
Shush, bro.
That's insane. You think that's invalid?
Enjoy the rising price of life you can't afford. Plus, Ludwig is going to beat your MC record.
Oh my god, bro, that's insane. Yeah, I genuinely wonder what kind of argument that his son pushing these days about it. There is no shot that he tries to navigate around. Like, I would crush that fool in the debate about this. I would crush him. Are you kidding me? I would crush him.
The car and start shooting, saying the car was on, so they clearly
the
want to run us over.
And he just won't let IT go LOL.
There are so many people filming all around ICE agents, and this is precisely the reason why they should keep doing that, for the record.
Born to watch MC runs, forced to be yelled at about police videos for 2 hours.
Hold on. That is the reason why he can't get away with what he did here.
Yo, I watch a cop slap and chat knows. I will literally go to the fucking to the Google, the Grok, the whatever the fuck you think, and I always try to understand more about the situation, how that plays legally, more can they do better. I try to understand every time when something is left to interpretation. It's why, bro. We spent fucking I don't even know fucking overall 8 hours total about the boiling pot of water shooting shit, and a lot of times it's nuanced. It's hard. It's complicated. It's hard to understand. There's a lot of components. There's a lot behind it, and it's hard to understand. To think that you know all of it because you saw 8 seconds of footage on fucking New York Post is diabolical. Genuinely, that's crazy.
So many different people
That's
filming.
crazy.
And permanently from the hard drive. Just one officer, bro. Here that people have towards holding them to account with.
I don't. What's the actual take about it? I didn't mean the actual take.
The silver lining here. The silver lining here, okay, is that this person at least recognizes that he can't say that he's happy that ICE, killed a domestic terrorist. He knows that he can't get away with saying that, so he's trying to retreat to a more reasonable, more moderate position of like, well, both parties were in the wrong.
What? Well, I want to know.
A guy who recognizes that today may recognize that.
Timu Destiny. Like I said, guys, if I'm wrong about something, I will 100% go and say, you know what? You're actually right about this. Why would I care that my take is wrong? I don't get it. Why would I care? What do I lose? I'm wrong all the time. A lot of times I'm wrong about something. Okay, I'm wrong about this. And what about it? What the fuck would I care?
This was completely unacceptable tomorrow. So I'll take it. Decade, it's not new. Won't lose my friends online. I won't lose my shared purpose online.
What is that?
Tonight.
Yeah, like I said, I spent a lot of time on this, and that's one of those like really fucking. I watched this already. Bro, this video we spent 8 hours total on this shit. It's complicated. There's a lot to it. Even there, I had a take that I ended up being wrong about initially, and you know what, dude? I see this differently now. Like, holy fuck. The problem is that those kids, they end up being political. And I think that's a problem. I genuinely think that sometimes the law should be completely parallel to the fucking media and shit. What? Yeah, my logs. I mean, I saw my logs. What about it? I'm arguing with chat. What about it? Is nothing crazy in there? What was on there that's interesting?
Hated the police. Sorry. Okay. What was I arguing with Ricada about before? It's so crazy. All of these people who hated cops, hated the police, loved their First Amendment rights, thought that the government was too strong. They're such cocksucks for everything having to do with this administration. First, whether she's trying to run over the officer or not isn't relevant to the analysis. Second, even if she is running away, she's fleeing at high speed in a community and becomes a danger to the community. I didn't know you could get assassinated for speeding. Are there signs in Minnesota that say that? Cops might snipe? Is that a thing in Minnesota? It might be. I've only been in Minneapolis. I know you could get assassinated for speeding. Are there signs in Minnesota that say that? Cops might snipe? Is that a thing in Minnesota? It might be. I've only been in Minneapolis a couple times. I don't remember seeing those signs there. Maybe it is.
I mean, I've heard a lot of the Disney good takes and bad takes. Listen, I don't even know what it is.
Back to the analysis. Is the officer
fell on his head about this one.
Of serious bodily harm? You can't put yourself in the way of serious bodily harm and then use that as a justification for self-defense. That's not that legally. That doesn't even work. It's a Honda Pilot on a wet street. How fast is she going? Is this 4D Ferrari? What the fuck is happening out here? Sorry. Okay. People will tell you, the same people will tell you Ashley Babbitt climbing through a window towards politicians at the front of an angry mob that's chanting about hanging the vice president, that she was innocently killed or she died an innocent person. Meanwhile, this woman needed to be taken out.
All right.
But what is this? It's a lot worse.
I think he's wrong. I think he's just wrong.
woke up to intellect these guys are actually cultivating is basically if a fucking cop with a weapon is around your car at any moment, they can just shoot and kill you, and then it's totally appropriate. Especially considering that we figured out that this.
I mean, yeah, like I said, if you're in your car and there's cops around, and then you were to what? And then are you just in your car? Is this a fair representation that you're in your car? Is this a fair representation? No, it's not. Why do you always have to change the scenario and tweak a little bit? Why can't you just? That's what I'm doing today. I'm at least going to what is actually happening, so that I don't get squeezed in some argument. Is this accurate? No, it's not. It's not accurate. This is not what happened.
This guy has done this exact same thing in the past as well. They walk up to a car, not from the side as they're supposed to, because the law enforcement officer manual dictates that they're not supposed to walk.
Bro, the person floored it.
Walk up to a car directly, and they're never supposed to shoot at a fucking car, because obviously, if you shoot at a car, that car can turn into that car can turn into a deadly weapon. If you kill the driver,
it can turn. It is. It is de facto a deadly weapon. People get charged with assault with a deadly when they use their cars all the time.
Okay, so it's
the time.
So unimaginably, it is so utterly fucking ridiculous. Okay, and yes, Washington Post went frame by frame and found out that shot one was fired while both of this guy's fucking feet were firmly on the side of the car. Shot two was fired from behind the fucking steering wheel at that point with the open window, and so was shot.
Now, can we show the frame now where the cop is at and when the gas is pressed? How about that frame? Is there anybody that's gonna show the frame at which the gas pedal is pressed all the way to the end and where the officer is at that time? Because that's also a very important frame. Why is Chesney question mark to everything, man? Like, it's not because it's a question mark to you that it makes you right. I brought a fair point. I asked for a fair thing, and you won't even entertain it. I said, what is the frame? Where is the police when the gas pedal is floored in? Where is that frame? It's a very important frame that I think we need that frame too. Both are needed.
Three, like far after the car had actually passed them. This person didn't make a split-second decision in the way that they're presenting it. He had a fucking phone camera in his hand, okay? I need you to understand. He did not fear for his life. In a lot of those instances, a lot of those statements are obviously going to factor into the court case, if there is even.
Here's another good example. We saw some guy last time. The guy that's in the apartment, and he has a fake gun or some shit, some BB gun or whatever, right? Draws his gun at the police, gets shot, right? Yeah, you could say, "Oh, but dude, but what about the frame?" Why? Question mark. I'm done. I question mark everything.
Fucking court case at all. Because the reality of the matter is,
he
came in, he had a phone camera in his one hand, he circled around the car, came to the other side of the car, pulled out his gun with his phone in his other hand, pulled out his gun. Car passes him by. He shoots from the side of the windshield, as you saw, okay, from the front of the windshield, but literally from the side of the car. And then shot two and shot three are directly fired after the car has passed them, long after the car has passed them, not only putting others in jeopardy, not only assassinating this person, executing this person in broad daylight, but then also putting other people's lives in jeopardy in a fucking area that he wasn't even supposed to be in to begin with. There was no reason for ICE to be there. There was no reason for ICE to try and like aggressively posture towards this person who was waving them away, waving them off. It was cold-blooded, state-sanctioned murder, and anyone that tries to fucking defend this cold-blooded, state-sanctioned murder is a.
So the car that's in front of this car, is it an ICE car? The car that's in front, is that the car that was stuck in snow that they were trying to get out of the snow? Or was that another protest car? The car that was in front of this one. There's another car that the cops are obviously trying to get to because they're trying to go forward. Is it an ICE car? It's an ICE car. Okay. They're clearly blocking the road. What because they wave it? Bro, they're not doing that. What the fuck are we talking about here?
delusional fucking
Oh, wait
bootlicker,
them over.
a
What is that-
delusional
how does that
loser
play- how
who
does
is
that play into
actively
any of
trying to
this?
cope with the trauma of
Why would you do
recognizing
that?
that this state is going to do unlimited violence, and you either actually push back against that unlimited violence and you say enough is enough, we have to stop this, or you just let it happen and hope that it never happens to you. And unfortunately for many of us, especially in the crowded field
us?
of entitled, spoiled, neurodivergent Twitch streamers, there are going to be plenty of unimaginably privileged Twitch streamers that have millions and millions of dollars.
Dude, it's insane that he's replacing his dialogue neurodivergent when he just wants to say retard. Like I tried and generally have stopped using the word retard. I've stopped saying that because I generally think that some people that might watch might actually get hurt by the negative way in which I use that word, right? But it clearly means retard. That's exactly what he means by that word. He means that negative connotation part of the word. That's how he means it. So why does he just say it then? Like that would be the same as when people call when people say, "Oh, dude, these guys are engineers and doctors," when clearly talking about immigrants or whatever, which I think is god awful. It's like dog whistling. It's the same thing. You're just replacing it with another word, but we know what you mean. Just say it.
That never
you want to say retard Twitch streamer, then just say, man.
Like leave their homes, that will turn around and act like this is actually totally normal. Just remember that. And before people say says you, I do put my fucking body out there, and I do actually put my money where my fucking mouth is. These guys do not. They recognize their position in society, and they keep telling their audience, who could very well be the next victim of state violence, that the state violence is correct no matter what, no matter who, no matter how.
Dude, I don't go to fucking local protests and block the cars, man. Like, I'm not scared of fucking getting shot by some fucking item, because I don't go to the fucking ICE raids and block the cars, man. I'm not scared of it because I don't do that shit, man.
Enough is
God,
enough.
how is ours that understand?
Okay? Enough is fucking enough.
Oh my god, bro, that's crazy.
So if you're wondering where a lot of these people are coming from in your day-to-day, where your coworkers are getting these like ridiculous ideas.
How much cop slop does he watch generally? How many times has he seen this scenario and how that could play out? How many alterations of that scenario has he seen? Generally, none. Zero. He just takes whatever the fuck Twitter says that day. Genuinely zero.
From
Actually
watched
zero.
The same exact video that you did, but then they came to a very different conclusion. Some of them already have the American surf mindset. They're already servile. They're ready to lick the boot. They're automatic down on reflect. Here, woke. There is a reason for this. Their occasions are coming, trying to give people a reason to believe that this was a justifiable act of state-sanctioned violence when it very clearly wasn't. And for a lot of people, they want to believe that the state is still working. The state is actually not completely crippled. Okay, that there is probably a good reason for this. They don't want to snap out of this fucking senseless.
You said you're wrong many times. I'm wrong a lot of times. Yeah, I'm sure I'm wrong in some capacity, in some nuance here or there, some wording. I mean, you can find wrong everywhere, man. I'm not scared of being wrong. What would I be scared about being wrong? I think I have a pretty good. I have a pretty good sense about this. I'm willing to be wrong.
Ridiculous reality that they've built around themselves. That Trump maybe isn't doing everything right, or maybe Trump isn't actually clearly putting your best interest and the interests of like all.
I'll debate him. Yep. Look, I will debate you on this. So what? I sent him a DM. Well, you can block me now if you want to, but I still have him friended on Discord. He received the message that says, "I'll debate you." So he doesn't do it. It's okay. No problem. But here it comes. Here comes the, yo, dude. I looked at it. I looked at his stats last analysis. Down 17% from 2000 and whatever Guys, I can't debate this guy. I can't debate him, guys. It's unproductive. This guy's a MAGA Andy. I can't do it. But I'll debate the Roach Lord, though. I'll debate the Roach Lord, guys. Hold on, let me check. Asmongold plus 34% since 2019. What? This guy's rolling. Well, debate me. Debate the Roach. Like, holy shit. I mean, you're not gonna get damn about this. Like, you just won't. I'm not choosing to do this on easy mode. I would debate Destiny. I won't even call it a debate. I never debate Destiny. I'd rather talk Destiny than to debate him. Because debating is insane. Like him. If he generally presents it, but I know for a fact Hassan will not present his information about in some. Is he calling it? No, it's not. Why are you trolling me, man? Because Destiny can do both. Destiny can argue in a way that he doesn't, not in a way that he'll be like doesn't want to lose, whatever. He'll entertain it, but I want to check his stream. Watch live.
A woman that was murdered that the government is actually justifying. The reason why I want to talk to Asmongold is not because of content, you fucking morons. The reason I want to talk to Asmongold is because he is doing propaganda to an actual fucking audience of right-wingers.
Oh, okay.
XQC can't even get his own fucking juicers to agree with him.
But yeah,
fuck.
Wait, but that's a good thing. Wait. So both are wrong?
Are you scared XQC is gonna destroy you by doing the worm? Yes, exactly. That's what I'm afraid of. XQC needs to do his fucking laps, get his licks in, become like an established fucking right-wing propagandist in the same fucking weight as Asmongold for me to actually take him seriously. Okay?
Oh, I have
Otherwise,
to. Otherwise,
it is just for content. Otherwise, it's just for the ha-has and the laughs. Okay?
Bro, imagine thinking that I'm a bad faith actor and it's some way to like get a sneaky diss in it. When I don't give a fuck about being debated. We need to discuss the topic. I don't give a fuck.
When you look at all angles,
if he wants to do the whole thing where he looks good, guys, this is already a win from the public. The public thinks that whatever his opinion is public opinion, right? He already wins. Optics are I already lost the optics game. I cannot win the optics game. I would get mogged in optics. How could I win optics? Not possible. I'm not gonna change the world's idea, but actually arguing important points head on is also important. But he won't do that.
When he's like running around.
He does the same thing as Asmon. He does the same thing where the important facts that can be discussed, he will not discuss it with anybody. He won't do it.
How about that?
He does the same bricked mindset for the left that Asmon does for the right.
For fucking years and years over gambling, over all this shit, and he just basically spent the rest of the time.
Gambling, I said it. I don't care about gambling. I don't care. You view it as this, I view it as that. That's crazy. Gambling? What was I supposed to do? Oh no, Hassan, I understand that it's bad. I will now stop it. Bro, I say I don't agree with you. End of story. What does it do about gambling?
Dude, yes. When you
I think Zen is terrible for you, and it rots your brain, and it kills people. And I think Zen is fucking terrible for the youth, and he does Zen. Am I gonna go, oh guys, I can't speak with Hassan these days because I spoke to him about Zen. I spoke to him about Zen and snus and fucking and nicotine, and this is insane. Fucking like really, dude? What a dumbass take. What a cop out Andy. That's insane.
He shot her from. You understand
We disagree.
This is the angle that he shot her from. His fucking toes are literally outside of the fucking outside of the range of motion of the wheels. If he was dead on in front of her, it would still be
I'll do what he does,
mind you. It was still
where was he?
He was dead ass
when the gas pedal
and shot
was
her,
pressed.
but the bullet entry hole would be a
all
little
the
bit
way
fucking
in,
closer,
though.
at least to the middle.
What was it?
Especially at that distance.
What was it though? I kind of want to see. I want to know the front. Yeah.
The bullet holes on the far side of the windshield. The 2 additional shots fired entered via the side window. There's no way the ICE agent was in front of the car and at risk of being hit. It blows my mind that people are still trying to do that. He's leaning into the car to try to fucking get into better range to assassinate this person, and there's still motherfuckers who are doing this. Where was he when the gas pedal was pressed all the way in, though? The gas pedal was never pressed all the way in until she was dead.
Oh.
She was slowly moving away. And then she
Really?
was shot and killed because she was shot in the fucking head and shot in the...
Okay, maybe I was actually wrong. I mean, I don't care about being wrong about this. I don't care. I mean, I was wrong about this then. Show me the... If I'm wrong, fuck, I'm wrong. I mean, that's not how it's not how I saw it.
Same $1 bet take. Man with gun stands in front of moving train. What are the odds he stops the train?
Hold on.
Why was he even standing there? His failure to abide by SOPs immediately makes the killing a
I
blatant
agree.
murder.
I agree with you. I already agree with all that. I already agree with all that, man.
Zeus, make this Pepega move on from this segment and my life is yours.
No! No! Shame! Shame!
But why are you getting so worked up?
No, you're more
Why
done,
does
man.
chat need it drilled into their head that being in a vehicle means you deserve to be shot like we get it? Stop falling for politics, bait. You are better than getting stun locked like this slow.
Okay.
Wow, XQC, you're the greatest Minecraft speedrunner ever. Can I get a welcome to the jungle? 2? Based.
So this is a normal acceleration zone.
No! Shame! Shame!
That, I mean...
Yeah, that's all cool and
That's
all,
not your,
but Felix, you call
just stop it.
yourself a true gamer? You suck at Warcraft 3. I could give you a 10-minute
If
head
flooring it is
start.
10,
Pick my race and I'll still
if flooring
whoop
it
your
is
ass.
10,
Why don't you hop
right?
on a ladder and get humbled?
That's all good. If flooring is 10, where is
You
that then?
really just can't admit you're wrong, a complete moron.
Wrong about what? And accelerating normally, like you would go out of your garage, is
I
a
agree
1.
with you 100%. She pushed the throttle
4,
when the
5.
agent was still in front. The agent took a decision there to eliminate the threat. He shouldn't
Yes.
have been there, but in this situation she should not have tried
Okay,
to escape.
That
simple.
Okay, Dono, that is the my simplified take. That's exactly what I said earlier. I said
Why
that
are
when
we
the
even
stream
listening
started.
to the dog abuser?
Okay.
If more information makes your argument weaker, then maybe your argument is just wrong.
Let's say this is you in your car, right?
Link
and
get
this
ran
is
over BTW.
your grandmother that wants to give you apple pie. Okay? In this scenario,
question mark.
Before you accelerate, right? Right here.
Do you think
Right?
Jason wants Timmy Valve?
This
to
is your
load him up?
grandmother
Gaki
giving you
hyper.
pie. Do you accelerate here or not? Just say. I'm asking you a question. I'm making a hypothetical.
I don't know how you deal
get an
with
answer.
this chat.
Would
It's
you
like a
accelerate
retard
if
daycare.
your grandmother is right there with a pie in her hand? Say it.
You keep saying you're trying to see both sides.
I
but then
wouldn't.
make incorrect statements like just now saying she
I mean, would
floored
it?
the
I
vehicle.
mean, would you? Or not?
Just admit
I'm
you're
not-
out of touch and have
Yo,
zero.
yo, I'm not even being weird.
Yo, 56 months
At
sex
this
QCL.
exact right here, with his head over here,
Roast
right?
him.
At least, I would argue, his right side of his waist,
Hassano
right,
Miguelal, Hassano
is
Miguelal.
on the inside of the bumper. Absolutely. His body's not out.
We are all
100%. The bumper stops about
set a good standard for
right
yourself.
here.
Just be good, and everything else will
Right?
pan out.
It might
It's
be
your story.
even
You
from
write it.
right hip to bumper, right? So even. We'll call it even. We'll call it even. Is this a margin
Bro, he's not
that
wrong
you
till
would
you can't even get this
that
chat
you
to
would
agree
go
with you.
forward
That should already
if that
tell
was
you
your
a lot.
mother?
We are just here for the farts and for the run was dead
Absolutely
anyway, not for these
fucking
horrendous dates.
not. You
LOL.
And then he would say, why? Why? Because that could cause harm. Okay.
Just spend
Is
some
that
quality
what you
time
want?
watching him.
Is this what you want to do when the law enforcement is pointing a gun at you? Also,
Rare XQC
absolutely
that day. Enjoy
fucking
this $5
not.
you need it.
These, what I just said, undeniable.
Nice intro. Who do
This
you
is
think
not
you are,
an
the
argument.
Godfather?
I
Get a
just
grip
gave you
and
2
taste mine.
facts, right? And whatever you want to charade around and go to Hassan.
the tire when
Yo,
she
Hassan, but what
accelerates.
about the
It
shot
slips on the
at
floor,
frame
meaning she
3.7?
gave more throttle
Those are
than it
facts.
seems. Meow meow meow.
And to prevent injury.
Chattis pussy, don't try to evade the
Look at the
police
wheel
and
when
pull
she
off. You
accelerates.
want die simple. Obey law.
Look at the wheel.
Just ban cars.
Okay. Okay. So then, let's say that since you
They are
can
trained
watch
to
the video.
de-escalate situations.
Right.
They are paid professionals. All I saw was immediate escalation that lead to a murder.
Yo, this is not cops. These guys are dog shit. These
I
guys,
said it
these
once
guys are
and don't
untrained
say
dog
it
shit.
Again.
On God, I
XQC
said it.
is the only streamer to remain unbiased in this shit-ass political space. He has his own opinions, is wrong sometimes, and both is perfectly fine. Chat is dumb. Left or right is dumb. We are lucky we have him, XQCL.
Yo, don't know. I will suck at 1G on God. I will suck at 1G. An actual real opinion. Correct. Actual real good analysis. No! Front left wheel. Okay. I said this earlier, I'll say it again. It is the most important component.
Cars, bring back the horses.
In that particular position, and in that timeline, right? Do you genuinely think that with his body positioning, he goes, oh guys, hold on. Let me just go back. The wheel moved to the right at that angle. No. All that person sees is threat. That's it.
Classic
and if that were you,
false
you would see
equivalencies.
threat.
Defending the people
You would process threat. Just like
nobody is here for your take on political.
Yeah, we're human. Yeah, but that part of being human is that, bro, we're old school. We evolved too fast as a species for our own good. And the reality is, if you see a bear, you think, oh wait, hold on, this actually might be an actor, dude. Threat. You feel threatened. That's it. You're threatened. A moving car where you're inside on the inside bumper is threatening. You're not in a survival situation. You think guys are gonna be analytical about every singular bit, bro? We're past that moment. We're past that moment, yo.
Oh, shit!
Well, we're past that. It's not. I don't think that you guys are being like fair about this at all. Someone said he would do 2v1 against Asmund, but I would 1v1 Hassan on this topic. If I was drunk, I would do. Bro, I would work on crack. I don't give a shit. I'll do whatever I want. Bro, this argument, I win it in under a minute. Like, are you good? Because it's too easy to win against him. I don't know why. Because he will not relegate any points at all. And some of those are undeniable. That's like saying, guys, this is a shade of blue at least, right? And he just will not relegate. He said, nah, I'm not doing that. Well, I win then. Because all I have to do is make him show that he's rigid about this not being blue, and I win. What about it? How is that? I mean, that's all I have to do. I don't have to do any more than that.
Hassan, the guy who decried and hated the idea of being a debater for so long, is so desperate for it.
I also don't agree with Asmund. I said it already. I also don't agree with Asmund at all. I think his take is very on the side of being authoritarian and very, oh, we can't do much better than this. Fuck it. Let's recreate a scenario where clearly there are wrongs on both sides, and let's try to get wins out of it. That is also that's what criminals do actually. Believe it or not, a big base of why crime evolves in a way that is impossible to deal with is that they min-max how they can recreate something and get wins out of it. And if the law enforcement goes to that level and they do the same thing, we're going nowhere. We're going nowhere, and it's chaos. It's brain dead. Oh, both are wrong, but let's just keep doing that. Don't do that. You could always do better.
That he's typing his chat. No shot, right? That's fucking hilarious.
Have done if you were in her situation and you were the one driving the car.
I disagree with him.
I would have driven away.
I'm not talking as the
as
officer.
well, just as she was trying to do.
Yo, there is no way that he's trying to brag that he was via Chad and he would drive away, buddy. No, yo. If he was at a protest and cops said, yo, stop right there, he would suck at 1G. I don't care about the terminology. If he was at a protest and cops said, yo, stop right there, he'd suck at 1G. Hey, GG. Bro, he's on his knees already. What about it?
Many people would have done the same. She was.
Yo, I would start business. I would start business. If they did that, I would drive away. Now link the fucking China clip. Bro gave him his phone. Like, that's fucking 1G. That's fucking bootlicker shit. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Fuck
Clearly,
no. Jesus, he gave his phone. Suck it, 1G.
Away.
You have. You've told me multiple times.
Folded like a fucking stack of cards. What a joke.
Because you know that.
Yo, guys. I would just drive away, homie. He's what he said it.
Excited.
Yeah. What?
Yo, hold on. Guys, we can't be doing this. Hold on a minute, guys.
Yeah, chat, and you are too. This is like, chat, remember when I made you guys also?
Like, guys, did the stream lag? What happened?
You seen this?
Oh, yeah.
Look. Yeah.
What? Of course, you're on the hired goons side. Yo, you get it? Why are you so mad? Oh my god, bruh. What is the hired goons? What is that? Guys, what is the hired goons? I don't know what that is. Huh? I'm wrong? No, where I saw this? Like I said, you can kind of try to word it around and misplace some things and just kind of mislabel things, but it doesn't make you right. I got my first LD. Yeah, like I said, I'll debate anybody. I don't care. Guys, I can't. I told you this, I would, but I can't. I'll tell them. I'll do it later when I do Gamba. How about that? When I'm on kick only. I will speak with you later when doing Gamba, if you would like or have time. There you go. I'm not having like a team up. Why would I team up with Asman? It's not about teaming up. I don't even agree with Asman. I don't agree with any of these guys. I don't agree. I have my own opinion. That's I'm doing MC. I don't care anymore because I disagree with them.
People will listen to a criminal with a gun, but the second it's someone with authority and lawful reason, it's time to run.
Like
It's crazy that you are repeatedly watching a clip of someone losing their life on stream arguing for an hour almost about how it's justified and scrutinizing it. We get it. We get it. 99% of chat does not care and is just baiting. Why are you still going?
True, it's open up MC.
You put a fucking Gestapo military junta in the middle of a calm city and they're running around reaching into cars trying to unlock the doors and arrest people at gunpoint, and you're shocked that citizens are afraid of them and act unpredictably.
Okay, then the operation that they were trying to carry out, right? Where they were trying to arrest, clearly it's all wrong, right? So how about you hire him at your store? Because I mean, they're all wrong about it. Just whatever guy there's running. How about you give him a room in your house?
You say hold them to the highest standard,
they were talking to him about
defending a murder.
What? Well, how is that wrong? Just saying, if it's the Gestapo, it's unjustified. Clearly, they were not doing anything that's needed. Surely, right?
That threat wasn't death, though. He used excess force for what the threat was. That tap from the car wasn't gonna take him out.
Oh, and you get to make that call. Guys, why is my MC bugged up right now?
X, you're the only decent takes since you look at things at an objective level and don't pick sides. You just pick the moral and legal side. That's cool, man.
Yo.
XQCL also play Overwatch 2 now.
Yo, what a Chad.
When runs.
I'm trying to do it. It's bugged. I know what's going on. I think Hassan's on my computer.
4-hour intro. Wow.